Hello, and welcome to this GTA San Andreas video. Now, I've been playing GTA San Andreas since it came out in October 2004. I pleaded with my mother to pre-order it for my 14th birthday, as I had been obsessed with GTA 3 and Vice City, and had been playing friends' copies of the games. When I was playing these games back then, I got to know the cheats quite well, and could do them from muscle memory. Entering the health cheat when I was about to die got me through the older games, and San Andreas was no different. The main cheat for this one was full health, armor, and $250,000 in one go. So on a cheap playthrough, money was no problem. But after a while, I got better at the games and was ready to attempt full playthroughs without cheats. One thing I realized quite soon in San Andreas is that you don't make a lot of money from the early game missions, as most of them reward you with respect for the Grove Street families, not money. So you spend the first section of the game with not a lot of cash to spend on weapons and clothes, which is all you need to spend money on early in the game anyway. But once more the map opens up, you'll be able to purchase businesses that have their own missions, such as the RC businesses run by Zero, which I might make a video on at some point. So if you want to make money early in the game, you will have to look into other sources of income, like these two methods that I will go into now. I'll also mention a couple of weapon spawns in the early stages of the game, if you're looking to play this game without cheats. Also, I made sure this works on all versions of the game, including the PS2 original, the Xbox version, and the iPhone, Android, Xbox 360, PS3 port of the game. I'll mention now that you can do this before starting the main missions if you want. So before we head to the location, let's make a detour to get the AK, which we'll find near the Vinewood sign, here on the map. So jump on the bike and make your way here to grab it. Then, all you gotta do is head south from here on this highway. Make your way down past the second lot of hedges and take a left turn. Then you will see the convenience store on the right with a marker to enter the store. Instead of going in, jump on the BMX bike out front, which will trigger the courier missions, which is one of 3 that are located in each city, and as you may have noticed, they aren't shown on the map. So for this courier mission, you must make 4 sets of deliveries for the business or asset for it to be completed, which afterwards will generate money that can be collected when you return here. But for the most part, just doing the 4 runs will net you with $10,000 or so, which is a good start. Also, it's best to do all 4 missions in a row, as each time you start these missions, it puts you back at the first set. Now, I won't run you through all the deliveries, as there are other videos on YouTube showing that, but some tips I have are to slow down or stop when you throw the package through the corona, as you have limited packages on you. Another is to use shortcuts when you can. Don't always follow the road, like in this spot here. You will cut through here on multiple deliveries. This is important as you make extra money the quicker you complete the deliveries. Also, make sure you are close enough to the corona or it will miss, like I did here. And the last thing is to have a look at the map and decide which way to go first. Which doesn't matter too much for the first 3, but the last one, you definitely want to head west on the map to avoid the steep uphill pedaling you will have to do otherwise. A couple of notes. On the PS2 version, the X button is the pedal accelerate button and needs to be tapped quite quickly to reach the faster speeds. On the Xbox 360 version, the right trigger is accelerate and only needs to be held down to speed up. An interesting decision they made was that you can't turn and pedal at the fastest speed, which probably has to do with the fact it's a smartphone port and made for touch controls. Now that was a pretty simple way of making money early on, so for the second method, things will get a little more challenging. The challenging part is that you need to steal a plane from the airport, then fly over to Mount Chiliad, which as soon as you leave Los Santos area, you will gain a 4-star wanted level and have fighter jets attempt to take you down. Once you arrive, there is a mountain bike at the top, which if you get on between 7 AM and 6 PM, you will start the Chiliad challenge. I should also mention you need a bike skill of 40% or more to start the challenge. Now if you did the first part in this video, then you should have more than enough bike skill to do the Chiliad challenge. You can start this with a wanted level, and once you start it, what you want to do is avoid the checkpoints and head off the ramp to the left of the starting line. By bunny hopping off this ramp and holding back on the analog stick as you do, you will do a few backflips, which will give you hundreds of dollars for the stunt jump. Because you are in the challenge, as soon as you get too far from the checkpoint, the game will spawn you back where you started. giving you money and the ability to do this over and over again as many times as you want. So, to get there, drive up to the Los Santos airport in any vehicle and park next to the security guard's building. Then get off and jump towards your vehicle, and you should grab onto the ledge. Pull yourself up and jump over. You can also go back outside and grab your vehicle, and the gate will remain open for you. Then make your way over to the plane here. You can use this or the Shamel plane, which sometimes spawns further into the airport. Make sure to put a waypoint at the top of Chiliad on the map for reference, then begin your journey. Once the wanted level's hit, you will have to maneuver yourself out of the way of their missiles, which I usually wait until they fire and then descend quickly to avoid them. Now keep in mind that at the top of the mountain is where you are heading, so it's best to get a lot of height before reaching the edge of Los Santos. As you approach, you will start to see the mountain appear, and when you are near the top, you will have to perform an emergency landing, where you can jump from the plane as it touches the ground. If you survived, immediately run to the mountain bike to start the challenge. For a couple more weapons you can find easily, you can get a pistol and SMG on Grove Street. Now these are easy to regularly pick up. The pistol is hidden behind these houses in the corner here, and to get the SMG, or Tech 9, you can either jump up on this fence behind the basketball hoop and then get on the roof, or jump on the house's roof on the other side to grab it. And that's all for this video. Stay tuned for the next one where I go into how you can keep your weapons after you die early on, a feature first added in this GTA, which has become a staple in the series, which only applies to the PS2, PS4 versions and the original Xbox versions, interestingly enough, as the iPhone/Xbox 360 versions had that feature enabled from the start. Thanks for watching, make sure to leave a like, subscribe or comment if you feel, and let me know what was the first GTA you played, and what's your favourite. So, until the next time, take it easy.